I Like the Things You Say by Junkie. Sorry, I lost my voice not too long ago, so I'm still recovering. So it starts off on the 3rd fret, very top string. This is like the intro. So it's just E string, 3rd fret. And then you're gonna wanna put your ring finger on the 5th fret and slide it to the 7th on the same string, so the E string. And then 5th fret, A string. And then hit the 5th fret again. And then, or 7th fret actually, I don't know what I'm saying. So 3, slide 5 to 7, hit the 5th fret A string, 7th fret top string. And then you hammer on 5th fret to 7th fret, E string. And then it's 8, 7, 10, 7, so. And then he does it again, so. And then it's the 7th fret A string, 5th fret A string, so 1, 2, 1, 2. And it's kind of crucial if you do those slides, so from 5 to 7, and the hammer on from 5 to 7, because it just flows better and it makes it sound a lot better. It just makes it sound smoother. It's not like, it's, you know, not just so, I don't know, it just flows, you know, has a nice flow to it. It makes everything just piece together. And then after that, there's 2 background guitars, or I guess it might be 1, but it doesn't matter. So the background guitar plays, you're gonna wanna put your finger, I use my ring finger on the 7th fret, and then you can use your index finger on the 5th fret and press the D string, so A and D. And there's, I guess, different ways to play it. So how it sounds is just, so what you can do is you can hit, so the way you do is you hit the 7th fret, the A string, 7th fret, and then you go to 5th fret D string. And you can either hit the open G string, or you can keep hitting the 7th fret D string, because they're the exact same chord or note. They're just, it's in a different place. So it's the same chord. So you could either just hit the 7th fret and the 5th fret and not hit the G string open, and it will still sound good. So it'll just sound like, and all that is instead of having the D string on the 5th fret, you just press it down with your pinky on the 7th fret. And usually I just keep my fingers like this. It keeps it easy just to, you know, use my pinky or whatever. And so you can either do that where you only hit the A and the D string, or if you want to make it, you know, give it a little bit different sound, you can use the G string. So you hit the 7th string once, or the 7th fret once, 5th fret once, and then use the G string, so. And then it's the same thing. So it just depends on what sounds better to you, I guess. I mean, to be honest, I go back and forth. I don't play it the same way. I just switch it up. I go back and forth from either one, and it still sounds good. So it's just that. It's pretty simple. And then another background guitar that plays is just, it kind of sounds like a solo, but not really. So it starts off on the D string, 5th fret, right here. And then it's the 4th fret G string, so D, G. and then 7th fret G string to 5th fret G string. So and then D string 7th fret, and then you hit 4th string, 4th fret G string. 7, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 7, 4. So yeah, that's another background. So I guess, you know, as you watched when I play it, I like to incorporate like all the guitars or whatever. Like, instead of just doing that the whole time, I switch and I start playing what the background guitar plays, and then this too. And you know, you're better off listening to the song instead of listening to me say like, oh, at this time it does this and that, and just listen to it. But that's the parts that it plays, so that, you know, you have the intro, and then somewhere after that, the, you know, second guitar kicks in, and while he's still playing this, it's doing this. So everything kind of meshes together. It's all played at the same time. Besides, so those two little riffs, I guess, this one and then this one, those two riffs they're never played at the same time, so that's why I go back and forth and I just play them all, because it's only that riff and one of those two riffs that are played at the same time. It's never all three at the same time. So it just, you know, it switches it up so that you don't play the same thing the entire time. And after that, like towards the middle, oh, you know, there's breaks in between where they just stop, and then it's like just the bass playing or just the drum. And usually I just like to, well, as soon as the guitar starts up again, you know, like I do a slide. You don't have to. It's just, I mean, I just E string, I just take it all the way up here at a random fret. It doesn't matter. And you just, I have reverb on and some like decay, so that's why it gives it that. And then I jump back into it. And then like in the beginning of the song, right after the drums, I slide into it just. So there's, you know, there's little things you can add in here and there to just spice it up, I guess. And then after that, like towards the end, a little bit in the middle, there's a solo that plays, and I'm just gonna be straight up and honest, I don't know how to play it. I've tried listening to it by ear. You know, I got everything else down by ear and watching a live video of him playing it, but I just could never get the solo because I've never seen him do it. And, you know, it's hard to just be like, okay, that is gonna be here or whatever, you know, so whenever the solo plays, I just do what I've seen him do in a live video before, which is just strum. So you're gonna take the 3rd fret and bar a chord. So you're gonna bar the 3rd fret with your index, ring finger on the D, pinky on the G string, or ring finger on the A string, 5th fret, pinky on the D string, 5th fret, and then middle finger on the G string, 4th fret. So just, so I take that same chord. You don't change chords. It's just the same chord. You just move it up and down the neck. So I go, and then 7, 8, and 10. So. Stops and then, you know, does a little bass riff. So that's pretty much it. After that, it just goes back into just you know, it's the song's not too hard. There's just, I couldn't learn the solo because it's like super background and it's just hard to hear. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Those are all the parts of the song. So, you know, just go and listen to the song and listen to when each part comes up and just play along with it and play it however you want. You know, that's how I was doing it. I was just playing it how I've usually played it, where I incorporate both the background guitars. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. Yeah, Junkie, I like the things you say. There's only a couple Junkie songs I know, so I can't do a bunch of Junkie tutorials. Sounds weird when I say junkie tutorials, but yeah. So maybe I'll make another one soon. Maybe I'll make a Beach Tunes one. You never know. But yeah, I guess you guys have a good one.